Damn right. And you're gonna make a difference.
This one comes with a basic sort of digital package.
Hey, you can make money off my name, make it, okay?
You got the power to change lives, right?
Hello and welcome to the Barry J. McDonald Podcast. If you're interested in creating your own digital product or just want to learn more, you're in the right place. Whether you're just starting out or have been working on your digital product for a while, we hope that our podcast will provide valuable insights and inspiration to help you on your journey. Take it away, Barry.
Hi, this is Barry here, and you are very, very welcome to today's podcast episode. Now, I can almost guarantee that one thing that is holding you back right now from writing your books, from blogging, from creating digital products, digital training, or whatever it is online, is you have no belief in yourself. And you are probably saying things to yourself like I used to, saying things like, who would be interested in anything that I write about? Who would be interested in any videos that I make? Who would be interested in any digital products that I could create? And even better, who would actually pay money for anything that you make? Now, going back a number of years, I used to work in a supermarket at night time, and I used to stack shelves for a living. So what I used to do was I used to go in at 10 o'clock at night, I used to come out at 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's all I did, was just stacking shelves for those hours. Now, while I was working on that job, I used to hear about a lot of people making money on the Amazon Kindle store. Now, some people were making hundreds of dollars a month, some people were making thousands, some people were making tens of thousands of dollars, writing books and putting them on the Kindle store. And I used to hear those stories and I used to say to myself, I'd love to do that. But I didn't believe in myself. I doubted myself. I asked myself probably the same questions that you were asking. Who would be interested in me? Who do I think that I am good enough to create a product? Or who am I to think that someone would actually stop for a moment and watch a video or listen to a podcast or, interact with anything that I make? And I used to tell myself that excuse for year after year after year, and I didn't do anything because I didn't think anything that I could write, record, or make would be worthwhile and that anyone would pay attention to it. But a strange thing happened. One time I decided to just actually go for it. Just write a book and put it on the Kindle store and see what happens next. Now, I didn't believe in myself. I enjoyed writing the book. In fact, I thought to myself, well, the only person that's actually going to enjoy this book is me, because I enjoyed writing it. If anyone else enjoyed it after that, well, that was a bonus. But I didn't expect anyone to enjoy it. I didn't expect anyone to give it any positive reviews. In fact, I thought it was going to be slated. I thought it was going to be criticized. And I didn't see where anywhere in the world anyone might be interested in anything that I put into that book. And what I did was, even though I didn't believe in myself, I hit publish and I put it out there. And what I found was that over a couple of weeks, people were actually starting to put positive reviews down. And a crazy thing happened. People were actually asking me when I was writing book 2. And they wanted more. Now, I couldn't believe it, that people were actually interested in a book that I wrote, little old me. And then Amazon actually started sending me checks in the post for all those books that I sold. Again, I thought it was crazy. Why would anybody actually pay money for something that I made? I couldn't believe it. And I'll say the same to you too, is that even though you don't believe that anyone will pay attention to you, anyone will listen to you, anyone will, watch your videos or buy any of your products, I'm here to tell you that the big world is a big place and there is a lot of people out there. And even though you mightn't see where your viewers, where your listeners, or where your customers are going to come from, I'm here to tell you that they are out there. And what I would say to you is, instead of telling yourself that excuse that no one would be interested in anything that you make, I want you to test it. And what I want you to do for probably the next week, maybe 2 weeks, is actually start putting content out there. Pick up your smartphone, record a couple of videos for TikTok. Maybe get the Anchor.fm app and record a podcast episode, or do a series of podcast episodes. Or how about writing a couple articles for Medium Or how about actually maybe writing a short Kindle book and putting it out there and seeing what happens next? And you may be very, very surprised that even though you think no one in the whole world will pay attention to you, you will find people will read your articles, people will watch your videos, people, surprisingly, will actually put positive comments underneath your content because they don't see you the way you see you. You probably see yourself as maybe somebody who has got no talent, somebody who has got nothing going for them. But people on the other side, people on the outside of you, don't see that. They see you in a different way. They actually see you as maybe someone who does TikTok videos. They see you as someone maybe who is a podcaster, somebody who is a Kindle writer. They see you that way. So let's test that out. Instead of just believing that, no one would be interested in anything that you write, record, or make, test it out. And again, I would say to you that maybe if you don't believe me, think about all the people that you look up to right now. Maybe the people that you watch on TV. Maybe the music artists that you listen to. And at one point, they were unknown. Nobody knew about them. You probably find that your favorite music artist was probably going around club after club after club, probably maybe not able to get a gig, or maybe only a handful of people watching them. Again, your favorite movie star, you can be guaranteed they probably went through tons of auditions just to get a small part in a TV show or in a movie. And for a long time, they were unknown. And they probably had the same doubts you had. Who's going to listen to my music? Who's going to watch my movies? Who's going to come and see me? And the fact that we know them now is because we showed up as their audience. We found something about them that we liked, and we were attracted to them. And you will be the same too with your audience as well. Even though you don't see where they are, even though you don't see that they'll actually pay you money, they will, if you give them the content that they are looking for. So let's test it out. Start writing content, start making videos, and start putting that first digital product together. And you may be surprised, just like I was, that people will actually like you for you. So I don't want you holding yourself back with this stupid excuse that, I'm just little old me. We're all just little old us. And the only difference between the people that we look up to, the people who are successful, is because they stopped listening to that story that they were telling themselves. They showed up in the sports training. They showed up in the gym. They showed up in the auditions. They showed up on stage, even when maybe there was only a handful of people around. And we know them because they showed up. So stop holding yourself back and doubting yourself, thinking, well, why would anybody be interested in me? You'll be very surprised. There are a lot of people out there who will be very, very interested in you. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. If you're interested in learning more about how to create your own profitable digital course from scratch, we have a special report that we know you'll love. To pick up your copy of Piggyback Profits, How to Make Your First Profitable Course, go to writecome.com now. We'll see you in the next episode.